Hey there folks, welcome to Fitness at Home. I'm Clint Grimes, urging you to exercise at home where you can control cost, convenience, and consistency. And today I'm going to tell you that I want you to stop jogging and doing steady state cardio. I just came off the soccer field. I'm wearing this bright blue. I usually wear all black. I hope you can indulge me. So here we go. A little bit about me. I'm a double retiree. I'm 59 years old, and believe it or not, I have between 9 and 11% body fat, probably closer to 9 today because I'm at 171.8 pounds this morning. I weigh about 3 pounds less than when I graduated from high school. I'm here to tell you that I'm not any smarter than you are. I'm not any better than you are. I just want to share part of the things that I did to allow me to be fit at this age. As you can probably tell, I'm a soccer coach and I'm a strength trainer for a high school soccer program. So 10 years ago, I stopped jogging. Stopped. And there's a few reasons. First of all, steady state cardio. Spending 20 hours a week in the fat burning zone, which you're in when you're jogging, leads to very little fat loss and a loss of muscle mass, and I didn't want that to happen. So the result is, hey, you're a good runner, but you're a flabby one, and I didn't want that. The second is steady state cardio should be reserved for endurance athletes. So if you're a runner, you run half marathons, you run 5Ks all the time, you run marathons all the time. I get it. You need to do all that jogging, all that long distance running. But for those that are not seeking that and also want body composition with a little bit of bulk and some muscles, everybody from bodybuilders and fitness models down to the regular John and Jane Q public don't need long duration cardio. They don't need it. The third reason is I found out that metabolic interval training, and we know it as high intensity interval training, can be better with advanced work to recovery ratios and a few select tools. And so I wanted to start using those. And the fourth reason is I wanted to prevent overuse injuries from repetitive motion. And if you jog for long distances for many, many years, you're going to get them. Knees, ankles, shin splints, and so on. So what did I do? I turned to high intensity interval training. And there's a big difference between the steady state cardio and high intensity interval training as far as fat burning goes as well. See, when you jog at a steady state, you burn a high percentage of fat, almost all fat, but it's at a very, very low rate. Now, high intensity interval training, on the other hand, you burn almost no fat. You burn all carbs. The big difference between the two is when you stop. Okay, with steady state cardio, when you stop, the fat burning ends, and with high intensity interval training, when you stop, that fat burning begins. So I went on to study a little bit of this before I started that 10 years ago, and the big study that supports the benefits of high intensity interval training, of course, was the Tabata study, done in Japan in 1996 by Japanese scientist Izumi Tabata. And Tabata and his colleagues conducted a study that compared, I'm reading this because I want to get it exactly right, moderate intensity continuous training at 70% of maximal oxygen consumption for 60 minutes. So you're running at maximal oxygen consumption, 70% of that for 60 minutes. And he compared that with high intensity interval training conducted at 170% of maximal oxygen consumption. And the high intensity interval training consisted of 8 20-second all-out exercise bouts followed by 10 seconds rest, which we know now is called a Tabata. and he did a total of 4 minutes of exercise. So 60 minutes steady state compared to 4 minutes high intensity interval training. And what's interesting is that study found that the high intensity interval training improved aerobic capacity to a similar degree as the moderate intensity continuous training. But in addition, there was an increase in anaerobic capacity. Now, what does that mean? What does anaerobic capacity mean? What that means is that high-intensity interval training uses ATP, adenosine triphosphate ATP. That's the molecule that carries energy. And I told you that the difference is when you stop. Okay. Over the next 24 hours after the exercise for both, the calorie consumption is just about the same. It's around 3,300 calories. The difference is the fat burning. Okay, the fat burning. With steady state cardio, the fat burning ends when you stop. With high intensity interval training, the fat burning starts when you stop, because at high intensity, the ATP is depleted. The ATP, adenosine triphosphate, the molecule that carries the energy cells, is depleted. That's what anaerobic capacity is. And in order for your body to put that ATP back, it consumes fat for those 24 hours. So though the calorie consumption of both high intensity interval training and steady state cardio is right around the same, the fat consumption is different. The fat consumption is different. Plus, the oxygen capacity is great for both, but the addition is the fat consumption. And that's what I've been able to use. So the bottom line of the Tabata study, you increase endurance and you burn fat. So what I'm urging you to do is stop jogging and stop doing steady state cardio and start doing high intensity interval training. It's going to save you time and you're going to burn more fat. So I want you to look forward to the Tabata workouts on this channel. You'll be able to do them with me on this channel. If you want to, you can email me and we can make arrangements to do them live online. And I want to share with you the secret to burning fat 24/7, and I'll put it in a link in the description below this video. Okay. Until next time, like, subscribe, comment, share this video, and I'll see you next time.